May I love you. Love you. Those were the first words that slipped out when I realized MV wasn't just a cat. She was a whirlwind of chaos, energy, and mischief that crashed into my life like a tiny furry hurricane. From the very first moment, she flipped my world upside down in ways I didn't expect, but in all the best possible ways. It all started with a text from my wife. "Hi, there's a little kitten living here. Please bring a blanket and a box." I sighed, dragging my feet. "Please don't make me do this. I don't want a cat. There's no more room in my heart for love." But fate, as it always does, laughed in my face. Because when I walked into that room and saw her, tiny, wild eyes blazing with attitude, I knew my life was about to change forever. From the start, MV wasn't like any kitten I had ever met. She growled, hissed, waved her little paws at me like she was ready to take me down. She was tiny but fierce, a creature determined to show me she wasn't to be messed with. I tried breaking the tension with humor. "MV, I'm your father," I announced dramatically. She just blinked at me, unimpressed, plotting her next move. The first days were chaos. She zoomed across the room like a lightning bolt, a pint-sized tornado knocking over anything in her path. She climbed furniture, launched sneak attacks on my feet, and left trails of destruction in her wake. I wasn't sure if I'd survive this new addition. But then something incredible happened. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, we started to understand each other. Turns out MV wasn't just chaos, she was comedy. And I wasn't just her caretaker, I was her partner in crime. I've always loved to goof around, sing ridiculous songs, make strange noises, and act like a fool for fun. And MV, she was the perfect co-star. If I made a funny sound, she'd answer back with a dramatic meow. If I danced around the living room, she'd chase her tail like she was part of the show. If I pretended to fall, she'd pounce on me with the triumphant flair of a warrior claiming victory. She wasn't just a cat anymore. She was my sidekick, my audience, my partner in every silly act. Together, we built a comedy duo that never failed to make our home brighter. But MV didn't stop there. She invented her own routines, her own brand of hilarity. Every morning she brought me a sock. Just one. If she didn't like the pair I had chosen, she'd steal it and hide it. Sometimes I walked through my entire day in mismatched socks, powerless against her feline fashion choices. Then there was the shower situation. If I dared to start washing without her, she'd let out an indignant meow like I'd committed some great betrayal. She perched on the edge of the tub, eyes sharp, supervising me like a tiny inspector, making sure every step was done correctly. She was bossy, demanding, and absolutely hilarious. Beyond the mischief, MV became my anchor. My career in acting is unpredictable. Long hours, constant stress, moments of doubt that eat away at me. But no matter how my day went, MV was there. When I felt low, she climbed onto my lap, pressed her warm little body against me, and purred as if she was pulling the sadness right out of my chest. When I was happy, she joined in with zoom eyes, flips, and playful leaps that filled the house with laughter. She could sense my moods with uncanny precision, meeting me exactly where I needed her, exactly when I needed her most. In a way, she became my mirror. Chaotic when I was energetic, gentle when I was hurting, and always present when I felt alone. She isn't just a cat. She's my best friend, my partner in comedy, in chaos, and in quiet moments where nothing else matters but the sound of her purr. I never thought I wanted a cat. I resisted, doubted, and dragged my feet every step of the way. But MV chose me. She taught me that even the most unpredictable, headstrong, and chaotic souls can bring the greatest joy. And now, I can't imagine a world without her. If MV's story brought a smile to your face, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have so many more stories of animals who've turned lives upside down in the most beautiful ways. From mischievous antics to heartwarming bonds, there's always another story to share. And if you're thinking of bringing a pet into your life, remember this. Do your research, understand their needs, and be ready for the commitment. Because every animal deserves more than just a home. They deserve love, patience, and the chance to show you just how much they can change your life.